Shanta, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 18. Okay, let's get into this episode. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. So we're cute. Okay, we're picking up exactly where we left off. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna figure it out, or that it is what happened, but... Oh, what are you doing? Did he figure anything out, though, or is it just for us, all the drama? She knows. Okay, she knows. I don't know if she knows Lakan is her dad, but she knows. I mean, obviously she knows. I can't really hide it from her, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god! Her mom went crazy? Like she didn't want her? Her mom tried to kill her. That's crazy. I don't know if she knows who her father is, but she knows that's what he did. And that's why her mother wanted to get rid of her. So I don't know what her relationship with her aunt is, if her aunt really is still there. I mean, it's interesting if she has like a lot of bad memories from here, but she's all like, she grew up here. Yeah, that okay, well, is she going there because her dad asked her, because she wants to go there because, I mean, she brought it all up. What is she doing? Did she just... Oh, she's sick. Who? 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 Oh, shit. But her value was like nothing. I mean, so she had to do the most lowly work. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that it's pretty generous of them to keep her. I mean, in that flash, we saw Maomao like clinging to her, so I... Lakan, I thought it was him. She knows who it is? Yeah, so he keeps coming. And they just didn't... They don't want anything to do with him. She knows it's her dad. Are we gonna get it? Oh, she's playing Go. And we can't even see. Probably she doesn't even have a nose anymore. That's what you can still do. Yeah. It's really hard. What offer? Okay, they're just keeping him away. And then what happens with you? Like, after you retire? Like, it's the way I'm taking care of her as much as I can. They know she's probably... What were you doing there? Who were you meeting up with? I figured. He had to brace himself.
はい。睡蓮と飲んでくれ。変人からのお土産だ。
Lakan again?
変人からですか？仕事してればすぐに頭から離れると思ったんだけど。
Yeah, it's horrible. God.
それと
It's hard to deal with.
変な草を物置に隠すのもダメよ。置き場所がないなら神師様にお願いして余ってる部屋を使わせてもらったら？尊い生まれだからといって最初から別のものだと思わないで。
Yeah, you don't know his circumstances at all,
人生どう
really.
なるかなんてわからないもの。身分だけで何でも分けるのはもったいないわ。
Okay. What are you?
そうよ。
異曲獣を漁りたい。いや、ダメだ。こらえろ。何やってるの？
Oh, that's the same woman. Okay. We haven't seen you in a while. Yeah.
詰所の常備薬をいただきに。
あ。
詰所？そういえば以前会ったのも軍の近くだったな。妙に毛嫌いされてるような。
他にいるものはないか？
特にありません。
She dislikes you, but she's still. What is she doing? Is she tending to people?
なんでもない。
芋の粉か？神師様の薬だよな。考えてみたら、神師様は不可解な点が多い。
Yeah, and you also make so many assumptions about it when you don't know much.
宦官も採取をやれるのだろうか。高貴な人物であればおかしくないけど、それほどの男がなぜ宦官に？
あの娘の養父は元宦官で医官だそうだ。そんな優秀な医官が宦官の中にいたでしょうか。
Did you?
失礼するよ。
Oh my god, you fucking fucker. No, we don't want to talk to you. Go away. What do you want? Just say it. He bought her. Oh my god, thank god for that. No, like they didn't allow him to buy. Did he want to buy her? Like her mother? Think about what? Think about what?
嫌だ。ラカンはマオマオの実の父親だ。
Yeah, okay, okay, we already acknowledged that, okay.
そのうち会いに行くと伝えていただけますか？では。
We don't want you. Go away. She has enough to deal with because of you.
お前に会いたいという官がいるのだが。
Don't.
どんな方ですか？
Please no.
前から話している変人だ。
Does she know what his name
ラカン
is?
という。
Does she know? Oh my god, that was scary. That was fucking crazy.
あんな顔は初めて見た。
I need to see that. You know, I need to pause on that if I
二
can.
度と見たくない。
そこにも、そこにも、あそこにも。
No, no. Was she?
また
Is she her?
あなたなの。
It's her.
まだ何も取ってません。
その手の汚れ、今から取ろうとしてたと認識していいかしら。
Oh my god, dude, okay.
私も好きなものを植えさせて
You were planning these things. Okay, what are you
雑
doing?
草だけを選んで抜いている。
She's taking care of it.
確か水霊と呼ばれていたの。
Yeah, why does it sound like
そんな
Siren?
ことは言えないが、あまり活力のあふれる性格ではなさそうだ。
Not that you want to talk, yeah.
よみがえりの薬。
それは死者が蘇ることのできる薬。そんなものが実在するなら、
You
喉か
do?
ら手が出るほど欲し
For
い。
your mom?
冗談よ。
I mean, who for? Who are you trying to resurrect? And whom is Mao thinking about?
もう少し先の話だけど、ここに朝顔を植えるわ。
I mean, it was a joke, but like, was there
それじゃ。
a part of it that was actually serious? What is happening? Morning glories. Is that symbolic of something? I'm sure it is. Jesus, what is happening? Like, we're talking about this episode was so dark. Like, we're talking about resurrections, and we're talking about I don't know what. Even if it's just as a joke, but you know, Mao didn't mean it. Like, she actually. God, I wanted to cry throughout this episode like so many times, and then they would like cut away to some kind of joke, and I would be like, okay, fine, okay. Like, because just thinking about everything that Ma had to go through, you know, I mean, like, she was born to be hated, kind of, like her mom, like, she was the reason her mom lost all her value to begin with. Like, her mom obviously didn't want her, and then she tried to kill her, it seems like, as a baby, but then she just, I mean, I don't know really what kind of relationship they had, but it was definitely not a good one, I would say. Oh, I wanted to see the flash of her face that scared the crap out of Jinshi, and honestly me too. Like, Mao, you know, it's her mom, so it was like the only thing she knew, I guess, even though thankfully she also had like, eventually at least she had like, you know, like the big sisters, like the courtesans taking care of her. But before that, you know, she grew up as the house was still, you know, still not in like not very reputable. And I mean, her mom got syphilis, so you know they would accept anyone, I guess, any kind of customer. So you know that was the kind of environment that Mao grew up in, with her mom probably not loving her that much. You know, I don't know. Like, you know, it was the only thing she knew, though. I fucking hate your face, dude. So it's just like a lot, and then now her mom is dying, you know, from this sickness, and I think, and Mao is like she said that she used to chase her out of the room. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pause just on that. No, that. Jesus. Oh God, Jesus. Ah! Almost. I almost got it. Oh, fuck, that's fucking scary. Oh my God, that's so fucking scary. I mean, like, she had scary faces before, but this is insane. Like, she's had, look, those scary faces when she was, like, you know, scolding someone for poisoning, you know, or, like, you know, just like, doing really stupid stuff. But this is, like, this is personal. This is her life. Shit. That's insane. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, so she has to, like, she grew up with a mom who probably didn't love her that much, if at all. And in an environment that was very bad, you know, on the whole, it was very bad. And then they kind of became a better place, and obviously now they're kind of, like, there's some compensation there. I mean, not that, I don't know what they feel like they owe Mao, but, like, just, I mean, the sisters that, like, the courtesans are obviously looking out for her, and they really care about her, and they're protecting her from lakan as much as they can. And I mean, I guess he was trying to buy her mom, I'm not sure. Because he, like, the whole point of him lowering her value was to buy her, right? But then he didn't. Like, he wasn't, like he said he was trying to convince the old lady to, I guess, sell him Mao, and Jinshi did it just before he did. Thank God. And he said, oh, I'm not, like, I don't want to make the same mistakes, or, you know, or something like that. Like he kind of hinted that he tried, that he lost, you know, something else that he was trying to buy and didn't get it or something. So I'm assuming that was the mom, but, like, they didn't let him. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't, though. I guess she was still being used. I mean, okay, the point is that she was very, I guess, valued to some degree, as much as possible at the time. And then he made her, like, he got her pregnant, and so her value sunk so low. So I guess, I don't know, I guess she still had, like, like a lot of debt to still repay or something, I guess. So they got work, they still got work out of her, like she still worked, she still got customers and everything, but it, like she paid, like she brought in a lot less profit, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Like it's like overall the house suffers when, you know, one of their courtesans, her value, you know, sinks down to zero. So obviously that was a loss that they had to suffer beyond her personally. So I guess it would make sense that they wouldn't want to sell her. I don't know though. Actually, I don't know if it's like more profitable to them. I guess that was kind of the point, that how much they could get out of her still working for them, and that's kind of the amount more or less that he has to pay. I don't know, but they didn't let him. I think it seems like they didn't let him buy her after all. Also, thank God, because then Mao would have had to like grow up with him as her dad, and I don't like that concept. Like I don't know what happened there. I think we still need like more information about sort of about like why her mom still remained there, I guess, and just like with like a young child. I guess maybe they thought that, you know, she has a child and she was a girl, so they thought they could still make, like maybe the old lady thought she could still make profit of Mao eventually. I don't know. It's really disturbing to think about it in those terms, but I guess that's how it works. I don't know. I don't know what, like, why it was, like at the end of the day, why it was more profitable for them to keep, you know, Mao's mom there. Like, I don't know if you could still like not afford, even after the value like saying so low, you could still not afford her, like to the point that, or they were just actually looking out for her, you know, not letting him buy her. I don't know. Because they're still taking care of her, right? They're still like, she has this whole room to herself even as she's dying, and she's obviously like, I mean, I don't know who's paying for, you know, for her upkeep, I guess. Like Mao is bringing in medicine for her, you know. They still need to feed her, I guess. I don't know how much she eats anyway, but I mean, they're still like, they take care of her, so obviously it's like it's a drain on their resources to some degree, and they're still doing that. So it seems like they have some, like, beyond just like the business sense of it, they have some kind of care, right? Like the old lady cares about Maomao, or like about, like she has some feeling, you know, for her mom as well. I don't know, but it's just really sad because just Mao, you know, like her mom is just dying in a very horrible way too. Like they kept hiding the nose, but it definitely felt like she didn't have any nose. Like her hair was kind of lying kind of flat, and that's pretty horrible. Just like the sickness is pretty horrible, and you know, and it's such a like reality for courtesans who find themselves in these kinds of positions where they, you know, no one's taking care to make sure that they don't, I don't know, sleep with just anyone who walks off the street, right, and can pay. And so it's just really horrible. It's like really the ugliest side of it. Like everything ugly almost, it seems, happened to Mao's mom and to Mao in, like, you know, in accordance. And then Mao, you know, still has to go to her and like ease her pain as much as he can. She still has, like, I mean, this is her mom still, and she knows about her dad though. She knows who he is. She knows I guess she knows that he's, now she knows he's the official. He's like, I mean, I guess she knew before too that he might be there. I mean, it's like not in the rear palace, so she didn't think about that. And then, you know, I guess, anyway. And they're not letting him see her, so they're protecting her. Obviously the old lady cares about her, and so there's that at least. And I mean, you know, there's a lot of comfort in that, like at the very least, you know, with everything the Mao has, you know, to deal with. like all the knowledge that she has about how she came to be and everything that happened is just horrible. And now Jinshi knows. He doesn't know about the syphilis. He doesn't know that her mom's still there, dying, basically. But he does know that it's her father, and he does know what he did to her, and what he did to her mom, I guess, and what Mao came from. It's just really sad. And then we had this whole scene with the other woman, Sure. She is tending to some plants, and we heard the doctors say that a noble-born like her shouldn't do that. I don't know why she said that thing about the resurrection. I don't know if it's supposed to mean something for her, if there's someone that she does want to supposedly bring back, even though she doesn't really believe in it or something. And as for Mao, she was really excited. It could be just for the, it's pretty crazy thing to be able to bring someone to life, right? But I'm thinking that it might be her already thinking of her mom dying and wanting to bring her back. I don't know if that's what or maybe her dad. I mean, she both has an adoptive dad who's died, who's actually good to her, who's dying. He's not dying, but he's old. I mean, he's old. So she might be thinking about that. And her mom is actively dying. And again, that's there's so much complexity to that because it's her mom. And I think she loves her to some degree, but at the same time, she's had a really hard time with her mom. Her mom tried to kill her. Her mom, yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot. So if that's what it is, if that's what she was thinking about, that makes me really sad. I mean, everything about this makes me really sad. And then we also had a little bit of a talk about how, courtesans had to retire very early, obviously. And then, what happens to them after, I'm not clear. I mean, I'm assuming someone in the position of the top courtesans there, they are probably they're bringing in a lot of profit, right? Or at least they're very expensive. So on the one hand, they probably cost a lot more to buy out. But on the other hand, maybe I don't know what happens after you retire. She talked about striking it out on her own or something like that. So maybe you can just do whatever you want with yourself. Because there's a term, right? And then someone can buy you out before the term ends or something like that. But for a courtesan that's so high up, who's has so much value to her and who's so expensive, I don't know how that works really. I'm assuming the term is just a lot. She costs a lot more to buy out. But then when she is retired, maybe then, I mean, Mao was talking about love after that. So maybe it's then she's free to do whatever she wants with herself. But she still has to find a way to live, right? So that's a problem. So that's why I guess the most viable option is to find someone to marry you, I guess. And provide for you. I don't know. But it's just everything about it is so so dark and sad, So, I mean, not everything about it. I guess there's still the good things. I mean, they still have this atmosphere that's they're really kind and they love her and and it feels as much as possible they keep a happy environment going, but it's just there's so much else going on behind the scenes, and it's just so. And we saw Mao after as she was waiting while her father was out there, and she was just waiting in the dark, sitting there with her mom behind that whatever you call that screen, and just I don't know, it's just so sad. So, yeah, that was harsh. I don't know. And I mean, and also the thought that Mao was trying to hide, obviously. But just trying to hide that and then realizing that, oh, Jinshi figured it out. Now he knows. And there's a lot of shame in that, probably. And a lot of just, I don't know. Also, maybe just like not like she's very independent. She's very like I don't think obviously she didn't want Jinshi to know about it. She didn't want anyone to know about it if they didn't have to. But like there might be, I mean, like who knows how a noble is going to react to that. A noble or whatever high-ranking someone is going to react to that. Like it could be disgust, it could be pity, it could it could be a lot of things that you don't want to experience. So, and we did have a little talk with Suren, I think that's her name, the maid, who was just kind of saying that the fact that someone's a noble doesn't mean that they're, that different, at the base, like at the, like to start with, they're human, I guess. But, I mean, that's, yeah. But that's not a view that you can, like, I don't know. I mean, it's not that like an easy view to condone, I think, in times like these where the the social like status is like really dictates your life so much. But yeah, I guess she was just kind of pushing her to try to talk to Jinshi or ask him for favors a little more, like nothing crazy, nothing too grand, but just like to not just assume that that she can't do anything because it's his house. I mean, but I think part of it is the fact that she doesn't want to rely on him that much, right? Like she keeps using the I'm a commoner kind of thing, but I think she also uses it as a way to push him away from her. Like she doesn't want to rely on anyone, which makes sense. She doesn't want to feel in debt to anyone as much as she can, so it really makes things complicated, I guess, and horrible, and I don't know, not horrible. I mean, no, there are good things, I guess. And I wonder, like, now that she knows that he knows, now that she knows that he knows, I wonder how that's going to affect their, relationship. Anyway, really enjoyed this episode. It was so sad to me, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Writing Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.